Hey guys, it's your girl and I love it with two C's, and I'm back with another video. So you guys, as you can see by the title, I'm like very excited because not only will I be telling you guys this experience I had, this story time that happened to me. I will be doing my makeup, or trying to do my makeup for the first time, like full face makeup with like concealer and foundation. You guys, do not come for me. I'm not a makeup person at all, but I thought it would have been fun as I would be talking to you guys and telling you guys the story at the same time. Before we start this video, make sure, because y'all just be sitting here watching me. No, I need y'all to click that subscribe button, and I need y'all to comment down below, and make sure you like and follow my social medias in the description down below. So yep, I'm waiting. We can stay here all day. If you don't hit that subscribe button, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button. Anyways, let's get into this video. And a little disclaimer, if you hear stuff in the background, it's my family cooking and stuff like that, so don't mind the noise in the background. So a couple years ago, growing up, I was middle school days. I was always the nice girl, quiet girl. I was always quiet. I was never I mean, I guess you could say back then I was a little bit crazy, but I wasn't I don't know how to explain it. People knew of me, right? I wasn't popular, but people definitely knew of me. But I was also quiet at the same time because I didn't want all that attention on me. But back then in middle school, I was friends with everybody. When I say I was friends with everybody, y'all, I was literally friends with everybody. Yeah. One day, I was friends with this girl, back in middle school. Me and her was really cool, really close. And yeah, I'm gonna go in with Elf and prep my face and stuff. Back then, me and her was so close. We're gonna call her Long Hair. So Long Hair, me and Long Hair was very close, very, very close. Still to this day, if I see her, I'll be like, hey girl, what's up? No bad blood or nothing like that. Me and her was just close back in middle school. It was a Sunday and I went to church. And as I'm going to church and stuff like that, back then I wasn't really close to God as I am now. Back then I just went because, my grandmother just wanted me to go. And so I went, and one day, yeah, I don't even know if I'm doing it. I don't even know if I'm doing this right. Anyway, so one day I went to church and I came back home. And one day my friend was like, come over, come over. Me and so-and-so are going to, smoke. And at the time, I was a pure soul. I was curious. I was just curious. So I was like, all right, bet. Okay, girl, let's do this. I'm gonna come over after church. Let me just change real quick. They came over to get me, if I'm not mistaken. Bear with me, y'all. I'm still trying to remember at the same time of doing this damn makeup. They did tell me, they're gonna be smoking, da da da. Mind you, the girl she was with, I think that was her cousin, if I'm not mistaken, or either her cousin. I think it was her cousin or her close friend or something like that. I went over there and her friend already smoked. Her friend was already a heavy smoker, if I'm not mistaken, or just starting off smoking. So she was already new to it. The girl went to go text the guy. At the time, this guy, he was known for smoking and stuff like that, and he was just known around middle school too. He was just very known. And she texted him yo, yeah, me and so-and-so are here, and Manaya, and we just want to smoke. So it took about I don't even know. He came. It took a minute for him to come, but he ended up coming. Yeah. So I don't even know why in my right mind I thought that it would be okay on a Sunday on a damn Sunday to go over and try to smoke. I don't know. I don't know why my dumb self thought it was okay. Anyways, fast forward. He comes, and at the time, I'm just mad excited. What was going through my head is okay, I never did this before, but I've seen people in my family do it before. I've seen I've been around it, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready. I'm ready. I would think I was in 8th grade at the time. My little 8th grade little self was just oh my god, I'm gonna smoke. Being grown. Yeah, being grown. Because y'all don't even know the half of it. I literally was just over it. So then he ended up coming, so she ends up like doing it, like, and I'm looking at her, she's like doing it, I'm looking at her, so I'm like, this girl's a pro. Like, she's a pro. Like, I'm just looking at her rolling it, I'm just like, okay, girl, you not new to this, you true to this. She starts, lighting the spliff. And I'm like, okay, like, I can't believe this happened. Like, don't be scary in front of them. Like, when I do it. And the girl, like, she's like, sparking it, hitting it. So it was like a rotation. It was her, then long hair, then me. So long hair's friend or cousin, I still don't know who she was to her, I forgot. But long hair cousin was like, here you go, long hair. And long hair was like, oh shit, okay. So she was doing it, and then she passed it to me. I hit it. I was like, okay, choked a little bit probably because didn't know what I was doing. And long hair friend was trying to show me how to do it. We started smoking again around like another round. I think it was like probably like round 2, y'all. I'm not even exaggerating. I promise you I'm not. Like, I promise y'all I'm not exaggerating. But I don't know what got over me. I just remember me standing up because we was all sitting on her bed. And I just remember standing up, you guys. Yo, I stood up. I looked at her door. I started bugging out. I started calling everybody and their mother. They started calling people because they was like, what is wrong with her? Like, Manai, what is good with you? I literally was just like bugging out. Mind you, on a damn Sunday. I'm like, why do I feel like this? Oh my God, am I gonna die? Da da da. Then I had a nerve to sit on a girl. I walked out of her room. I just remember like vivid parts, you guys. I walked out of her room, and as I'm walking out of her room, I go in her living room and sit on a couch, bugging out. I'm thinking I'm seeing cop cars go by, and I'm like 1 minute I'm just like spacing out. Next minute I'm laughing, and I'm just like, yo, like, what's going on? And this forehead is looking whiter than ever. This is about to be a fail. I can feel it. And one of the girls had called like one of this boy or something like that and was telling him like what was going on with me. And then like I just remember talking on the phone to that boy, and I'm like, yeah, so and so, I'm just like, yo, am I laced? Da, da, da. And he gonna tell me, oh yeah, you might be laced. Like, how much did y'all smoke? You might be laced. And I'm like, why would you, now thinking about it, like, why would he tell me that? Like, why would you say that to me? Like, why? Just like, why would you say that? Long hair's friend was trying to tell me like, Manai, calm down, you just smoked. Because I started crying, y'all. I just started crying. So she's like, Manai, like, calm down, like, you smoke, you have probably just a little too much, just calm down. When she was talking to me, I was like very calm. When she was talking to me and stuff like that. And so I was like, okay. So I was cool for a little second. Y'all, couldn't do it. Started bugging. Long hair, she started going into the oven. Like, yo, I can't make this up. This is what I was seeing, you guys. Like, she started going into the oven. I don't know why she was going into the oven, but she started going into the oven. I don't know why. I don't know how. I don't know what made me the audacity to start saying help. I started screaming help, you guys. I don't think y'all understand. Like, I was in her house screaming help. I was in her house screaming help. Do not ask me why I was screaming help, because y'all, I can never tell you why. I was in her house screaming help. That's not all. That is not all. While I was in her house screaming help, you guys, you know what happened? A neighbor of ours, older lady, starts banging on her door. She was like the po-po. She was like just banging on the door. And we all just got quiet. I can't remember who opened the door, but I remember like we just all got quiet, y'all. I still can't can't believe, like, I know they was like, we is never smoking woman eye again, because this girl, what was she doing? Grandma ended up banging on the door, just knocking, boom, 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 open the door. She just started screaming and yelling, and like long hair, and her friend was just standing behind me like just stoned, and it was just like, house was full of smoke, you guys, like full of smoke, like y'all. My grandma like, what are you doing? Like, she just started going off, y'all. And my grandma's a sweetheart, but she started going off on me. The lady was crazy. She was going crazy. She was like, what you doing? Get your stuff. Why you got a tank top on, a shirt, shorts on? Like, what is going on, Manaya? Like, what are you doing? Da-da-da. And I'm just like, she tried to hit me, but I ducked it. I got my stuff, got out of there. I run home. I mean, I jetted. I left my grandma outside, jetted. I don't even know who she was talking to. I jetted. I come upstairs and I'm talking to one of my family members. And I'm like, so-and-so, I'm so high. I'm so high. Mind you, my brother was over at the time. He was kind of scared because he was like, why? Like, why are you acting like this? Are you okay? Like, he was like petrified. So anyways, my grandma come back. She was like, give me your phone. She comes in the door. I'm in my room and I'm just like high, out of my mind, laughing at the same time, but scared because I just got in trouble, just got caught. And she's like, give me your phone. Like, give me your phone. Give me everything. Just give me everything. Mind you, back then, if you had Kick, that's another story, baby. I did not want to give that phone up because I had no business on Kick. And I'm just like, you want my phone? Y'all, when I tell you I gave this woman my phone and she threw the phone at me and I dunked. No, she was like close. She almost hit me. She was throwing my stuff. Mind you, my brother was just leaving too. Like, somebody came to pick him up to go home. My grandma's like, get out. She was like, get out. I was like, huh? I got school tomorrow. You want me to get out? Get me out? Like, grandma? She's like, get out. Get out. Go. My brother was pissed at me too. I don't know why he was mad. But I think because he was more so scared for me. He was like, what's going on? And I don't even know how I did it, but I packed some clothes real quick. My brother went in that car. I was right behind him. I jetted into the car so fast. I looked at my sister. I looked at her and was like, I'm high. And she was like, I was like, my grandma kicked me out. She was like, her hair was on steroids. She was looking at me. She was like, girl, like, you know. So then, like, after that, I was just like, I was like, yeah. So she started driving, y'all. And I don't even remember the drive there back. I just remember talking to her about God and stuff like that. Because she, mind you, like, after, like, this whole situation, she was telling me what I was saying to her. So she was telling me, like, during the car ride, like, I was telling her about God and stuff like that. And I was just talking. And she was like, you almost tried to jump out the car. She was like, I had to lock the door because I didn't know what you was about to do, girl. Like, yada, yada, yada. So this is not even the, like, y'all, I got in trouble twice in one day on a damn Sunday. Mind you, I had school the next day. And I'm going to my mom's house. My brother gets out the car. Sister-in-law gets out the car. And first thing my mom do was yoke my ass. Excuse my French. First thing my mom do was yoke my little behind up. So you out here smoking? Being grown? Like, just going off. Like, girl, what are you talking about being grown? I'm not in the streets, baby. I just tried a little weed. After that, you know, like, I was just like, oh my God, like, I can't believe I just got in trouble twice. Yeah, that was like the story. It wasn't like, you know, at the time, we're kids, right? We wanna experience, we wanna try new things. We're curious. And I was curious. I was a very curious kid. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to click that notification bell. And make sure you subscribe once again, because if you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Tell me, literally, tell me, what are you doing? Because like, come on, like, come join the family, you guys. Like, come on, hit that subscribe button. Anyways, you guys, it's your girl, and I love it with 2 T's, and I'm out this video.